Welcome. This is Avine, the Angel Whisperer, with your energy update for September 2017. We can all take a lovely, long, slow, deep breath and relax now into the new frequencies, the new energies that were created throughout July and August. I'm sure many of you are feeling the intensity of these summer months, 2017. And of course, we've just come through, coming out the other side into the light from eclipse season. That very purging energy that we had in August as well. So first of all, give yourself some much needed praise for coming out the other side and for being able to sit with yourself through that expansion of soul, of consciousness throughout those months. So September is going to bring us back into balance again. We had to go deep into the subconscious in July and then play that out in August, because any obsolete, old, worn out programs, negative, heavy, dense stories, belief systems that we've been carrying for the past how many years, pretty much all our lives, from the time we were brought into this world and we picked up those programs. Those third dimensional energies had to be released. They simply don't fit into the fifth dimensional experience now. So it was very important that we had a deep clearing out, surrendering, and then releasing of those old concepts. For some people, this manifested in intense purging experiences, like myself, feeling very unwell, a lot of dizziness as well, because with eclipses, time actually stops. So with all the eclipses, partial eclipses, full eclipses, the moon shifts that we've had in August, and it was a very, very intense time cosmically. So we definitely felt that impact. But spiritually as well, we really felt deep in the layers of all the different subtle bodies, the panchakoshas. We were able to feel time bend, time stop, time expand. So time did some crazy stuff. Linear time was definitely being stretched, and a lot of us really felt that. And that's why you may have felt a little bit out of body, or I've had a few clients report feeling dizzy, just feeling discombobulated after the eclipses in August. But you should be feeling much more centered now. Personally, I feel very empowered now. I feel like I'm really 100% present back in my physical body. And I mean, I really went there, don't get me wrong. It's not like I moved through the eclipses, or even in July was a very interesting time for me. A lot happening, a lot of shifts in my life. It's not like I didn't fully go deep down into those layers, because by God I did. But what I'm finding is there has been an incredible integration of what we call the subconscious with what's conscious. And the beauty of all this is that we really have reached an incredible number of awakening. Like the amount of humans now on Gaia who are fully conscious, who are aware of the subtle dimensions, who understand that we are not just this physical animal in this physical place, that there are other realms, other dimensions, other energies around us, that there is a galactic community. You know, all these conscious knowings are very clear and present in our understanding, in our consciousness. And for those like myself who've been walking the path their whole life, we always were aware of that, we always knew that, but it couldn't be shared, it couldn't be enjoyed, it couldn't be discussed with many. You know, we had to be very, very careful. We had to filter our knowings, our visions. It was tough not being able to say to the unconscious people, you know, there's way more to this than what you're looking at. You know, look deeper, look deeper. Now there is critical mass reached of people absolutely looking deeper. And we're all evolving at our own rate and in our own time, and that's perfectly fine. That's the way it's supposed to be. Not everybody is awake, but the beauty is that the majority are, and it has reached a point where, you know, this information is for everybody. And it's just wonderful. I'm just so blessed, and I just feel so blessed and so thankful to be part of this at this time. I did say to you in my last videos, it's important to celebrate that shift. Like, this is massive. There's more light on Gaia now than there has ever been in this timeline, and that's huge. Now, what the angels want to talk to you today specifically about is about your morning process, how you begin your day, and they call it setting the tone. How you set the tone of every day, of every moment of being present, will set the tone of your week, your month, your year, your experiences, your life. For those of you who are very unconscious in your morning process, you are being guided and advised to become conscious. And that means choosing things that will honor and respect your consciousness and help you to see what exactly you're creating with your thoughts. So September invites us to clear out our mental body. So we had the emotional and spiritual bodies clearing in July and August. We also had the collective. August was very much about the collective and about us all joining together and reaching that shift together. Now this is more, September's bringing us more back into the individual soul spark and your blueprint here, and how you can view and observe your mental body and how you make choices from that mental space, from the law of attraction, and how that fleshes out then in your day, in your life, in your, you know, which a day becomes a week, becomes a month. I mean, energy has a snowball effect. There is momentum in it. So if you're waking up in the morning and you are turning on the TV, or you're turning on your phone, you're going on Facebook, you're clicking into what a lot of people would recognize as lower energy, lower vibrational stuff, and you're looking at what's out there, okay, and you're reacting to what's out there. You're not in control. You're not in the driver's seat. You're not the master of your fate. You are not in control of your life. You're not actually setting the tone, because you're being a reactionary creator instead of a proactive creator. So the angels are inviting us to look at the habits we have that set the tone of our day. Obviously, the most ideal way to start everybody's day is with meditation or quiet time or just time to be. And that can be literally waking up and lying in your bed, eyes closed, focusing on the breath. Doesn't have to be a big elaborate thing. You don't have to go and roll out a yoga mat and light candles and have a Buddha statue to look at. No, it doesn't have to be this big dramatic thing. It's just about creating that space, that sacred quiet time that is me time. That's just for you. It's just for you to come back fully in your body, Because if you are a highly conscious being, if you're a light worker, whatever you want to call it, if you're someone who's on a very conscious path, you will be very busy at night. You will be going off places. You'll be, if you're a therapist like me, you'll be working with clients while they sleep. I have so many clients say to me, oh, you came to me last night and were giving me healing in a dream, or you said this to me in a dream, you gave me this advice in a dream. Those are real experiences in other dimensions, in the more subtle realms. You will probably be meeting with soulmates and reviewing soul agreements, life contracts while you sleep. Or you may just be having fun floating around the place. But the whole point is you must give yourself time. Don't jump out of bed rapidly. Don't have the alarm like blast you out of your sleep and then jump back into your body in a very erratic way. It's not good for you. It's not good for your nervous system. It's not good for your soul bodies. It's important that you create that space and time. And if that means setting the alarm clock earlier, make that commitment to yourself. Because September is very much about looking at your conscious patterns and unconscious patterns. How you're creating, how you're fleshing out this paradise on Gaia. And that's what that's what 5D is about. It's about how can I add to and co-create in this paradise on Gaia. Because the fifth dimensional energies are about living through love. The third dimensional energies, the 3D old earth, is a state of mind. It's a state of consciousness. It's limitation. It's reactionary. It's, oh my God, look what's happening out there in the world, the big bad world. We've left that behind now. And in order for you to fully, with 2 feet, be in the fifth dimension, it's very important that you back that up with conscious choices that support love, consciousness, and clarity, clear energies, crystalline energies, diamond energies, light codes in your 5D experience. So I'm not here to tell you how you should spend your morning. That's an individual preference for you. But I will say to you that there are choices you can make around a meditation practice or alone time, space, sacred space, just to be with your thoughts, to tune in. That will help set the tone. It's also vital that you choose the energy of your day. I do this every morning. I decide what kind of day I want to have. So if I want to have a fun day, a playful day, I will set that intention and I will say that out loud to myself. Today I choose the energies of fun and playfulness. Or perhaps you want to have an active day, or perhaps you want to have a day of rest or peace. Maybe you want peace in your consciousness. Again, you get to choose. And it's about knowing that you are the master of your fate. You are very much creating and setting the scene, setting the tone of your everyday, your week, your month, your year, your life. So it's about taking back that power and being proactive and taking responsibility. And responsibility just means the ability to respond. So it's about being able to respond to the reality that you get to choose in every moment. How you react, how you feel, how you think about something, which angle you're going to take is all about your choosing. So again, it's about choosing the energy and setting that intention. And I think it's really powerful to say it out loud. It's also good to say, I choose to be here. I choose to be present. I choose life. And affirming that out to the universe. The universe says, brilliant. Here's life. Here's all that good stuff, that's included in that intention. Another thing is you may want to do some kind of activity. Perhaps you'd like to go, I like to go for a run, I like to be in nature, I like to go up by the sea or go up the cliffs.